Hello and welcome to another Neeqs Peaks, where I go through things that have made my life peaked. Today we'll be doing a album review. Not we, but I. I'll be doing an album review of FKJ's new album, his self-titled album, French Kiwi Juice. How this video is going to be structured is I'll just go through some of my favorite songs, songs that were just good, and I think I just only have one song that was okay, maybe this is not for me. Yeah, I guess also another side note is that I won't be putting a score on it, I won't be or a rating. I won't be oh, this is a 9 out of 10 or something, because I feel like it gets really tricky and it's very, and those scores don't really mean much, right? And also it's very subjective, and I never want you guys to be oh, hey, this is an 8 out of 10, but why would you give that album a 9 out of 10? Do you think that album is better than this album? Maybe sometimes, but half the times is I'm judging it for what it is. But I will just give overall feelings and whatnot. Okay, let's actually get started. So I'm gonna start with my favorite songs, and that, ooh, it's a close, a three-way tie or something. Okay, so my favorite song out of this whole album, if I had to pick, would be the sixth track called again, I am so sorry about my pronunciation, but I think it's called Kangoo. And man, I think that FKJ really showed off his saxophone skills. The vocals it's just all around such a great classic FKJ song. And I think it was the first song that I really heard the saxophone being played, and it reminded me, because I've actually seen FKJ live, and it just really just brought me back to that concert, because he did this whole solo saxophone piece or song on stage, and he was just so into it, and the crowd was into it, and then it just brought all those feelings back when I heard Kangoo. So great song. An excellent song. Yeah, another one would be the first song. Let's just talk about that. We Ain't Feeling Time. What a great way to start the album. I love the vocals, the saxophone again, but it's got this sometimes when people start an album or artists start the album, it's so strong in your face, but this one was just dreamy, an all-around dreamy state, but then it's still super groovy. And I think I'll be using this word throughout the whole throughout this whole album review, because this album is just super groovy and super sexy. And I had hopes of that, because okay, when I listened to Skyline, yeah, it's been out for a bit, but it was such a great preview for the whole album, because of the variety of sounds you got to hear. So you got some of the saxophones, and you got all his a bit of vocals on it, but it's just the last bit where it the great a beautiful transition to the female vocals at the very end. It really surprised me, but then it made me really excited as to what he's gonna do with the album, and I'm really happy that he brought that vocal, that type of vocals, and incorporated it throughout the album. Another song is Die With a Smile. Again, with the vocals, I think it's a different set of vocals. Again, so sexy. The build-up, there was a couple build-ups, and I feel like they were a little bit of a tease. And I'm actually, a lot of the songs are pretty upbeat, and you can groove really hard to them. Not that hard, but like you can still like groove. But like I was okay with how slow the song was, and there's something very minimalistic about it because there wasn't much lyrics going on, but I felt like the guitar was actually like saying some kind of, as if it was singing the guitar. I don't know if that makes sense, but it had so much it had so much character to it that I was like, yes, like I'm really loving this. And halfway through the song, it starts picking up, and for some reason, it gets even more sexy, and I'm just like, holy shit. Yeah, and then like usually by the end of the album, it kind of either dies off or like I don't know, sometimes it's not the greatest songs at the end of the album, but but why are there boundaries? So the 12th song, it's so sexy. It's like, it's just such a great way to end the album, and I love how he sang so much on the last track, and I was just like, yes, like end with a, not like with a bang, but like end with ease almost. Yeah, okay, so the next couple of songs are just songs that have been out for a while now. So that would be like Bless. Was Bless actually out? Hold on, give me 1 second. Actually, Bless hasn't been out for a while, sorry. It's Better Give You Up that has been out for like 2 years. But Bless was really great, and the one part that I loved the most was when he says, we don't really care about it. Oh, you just gotta listen to it, and you gotta like really just kind of like bask in that, like the just the grooviness and like the sexiness of like that lyric. Yeah, so like it was Better Give You Up that has been out for 2 years, and I think it was not as good of a tease of what Skyline what Skyline was gonna hint about the album. I think Better Give You Up was like, okay, like it's I can see the potential, but I don't really know where the potential could lie. But again, it's a classic, it's super groovy, and I love it. The next couple of songs are like, okay, like they're not bad, but they're not bad songs, honestly. Like they're just good songs, but it just didn't really like jump out to me. Like the last couple of songs that I just went through. And that would be Go Back Home. I think, yeah, Go Back Home was an early release in 2017, so I guess it's already been with me for a couple of months before it came out, and then still a great song. Vibing Out, great use of vocals again. It's super chill, and it's way different from all the vocals that I was hearing throughout the track. How I would describe it, it's like a sleepy chill vibe, and it's so delicate. But again, it shows how versatile he can be, right? He doesn't have to be always like that 24/7 groovy, sexy vibe kind of thing. He can be like vibing out, chilling out, you know what I mean? I think another song was Joy. I love the jazziness of it, and like how soulful that song is. And again, great instrumentals and everything. But I don't know, but like it really wasn't that memorable to me. But nonetheless, still love how jazzy it was. So the last two songs are kind of like joined in such a way. And it's the Lying Together, the interlude, and like the original song that has been out for like 3+ years, I think. I don't know. Sometimes I'm okay with like interludes. Like interludes are fine because like when it's done well, or like not even done well, like when it's like done in a certain way, like I can I can start to like it. It grows on me and I can like it. But however, I wasn't the biggest fan of this interlude. I don't know about you because I've been I think the main issue was I've been listening to Lie Together on repeat for like 3 years, and then all of a sudden when this song came on, and it obviously is an interlude, so it came, well, I don't know if it comes before or after, but it does. It usually comes before the actual song, and just like it was so much slower, and like I don't know, my brain already like knew how fast it usually should be, and then like when it was so slow, it was just like fighting against each other, being like I want to speed it up kind of thing, and then I don't know, it's just like that made it a little uncomfortable, and then there was like, but okay, the thing is like the piano, it was so beautiful. However, there was this weird tapping noise in the background, like as if the rain was hitting the windows or something, and there was I think there was actual rain. Um, the vocals seemed a little bit strained. I think just because of those reasons, like I'm trying to enjoy it, but there's something like because the tempo and like I think it's tempo. Maybe it's not the tempo, but like just like how slow the song was and how there's so many of these extra noises in the background. It really like it didn't make such an enjoyable experience on my part. Maybe yeah, and I don't know. I've just been listening to Lying Together for so long that like it was just a bit of a shame that it was like that. But it's okay because it's still one of my favorite songs, and if I do hear it anywhere else, it's not gonna taint like this Lying Together song. It's just I won't probably go to Lying Together interlude that often. But yeah, I would love to know your thoughts on like interludes because I tried looking it up as to like why people use them and stuff, and there's a variety of reasons. But why do you like interludes, or are you like me? Sometimes you just don't like them, and you find it kind of like takes away from the actual song. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. So my final thoughts is that overall, fantastic album. Oh my god, what a debut album! I think it's a debut album, right? He Well, he's done like smaller, like Time for Change and Takeoff, where there's only like 4 songs on those albums, but like this is like a full blown, like 12-track album, and I love it so much, and it's gonna always be one of my favorite albums. I already know. Um, and also, if he comes into your city, please go check him out because there's like such a vibe with it. Like he has his own thing going on, and he's so unique with his saxophone. Not like he's pretty unique with his saxophone and like how his vibes are, and like and it's so nice to see him grow because his career is just starting to take off at this moment because he just produced a new album, blah blah blah, and it was so nice to see who comes out to these events too, like to the concert, because there was such a mixture. There was all these like not college kids, but like these younger kids, and then he had these really like not like really like middle-aged people come out too because they were like super trendy, like super trendy. I was like, whoa, when I like am like 35 or something, please, I would love to be that trendy kind of a situation. But yeah, like I would love for you guys to experience what I experienced at the concert. Actually hear, it's such a beautiful thing when you get to hear your favorite songs live. So yeah, please check it out. Tell me no. Tell me what your tell me no. Tell me what your favorite songs are or what you didn't like about the album. And yeah, thank you so much for listening, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.